Target 12 investigators are taking a closer look now at a new Massachusetts law that gives inmates access to unlimited phone calls. The move was applauded by prison reform advocates, but Bristol County Sheriff Paul Heroux warns it's now expected to cost the county jail $5 million each year.
Target 12 investigator Kate Wilkinson joins us now from the Bristol County Jail with newly obtained call volume data.
Sheriff Paul Heroux says that call volumes have gone up 3 or 4 times since this was implemented in December, and they're also seeing an increase in crime. In November of last year, Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey signed into law legislation allocating state funds so that inmates could have unlimited calls.
Previously, inmates were paying for the calls per minute. I don't think we should be profiting off of inmates, but we were in a position where we would actually make $100,000 a year.
Bristol County Sheriff Paul Heroux says now that taxpayers are footing the bill, calls have skyrocketed. According to new data from the Sheriff's Department, in December of 2022, inmates spent less than 73,000 minutes on the phone. But that number jumped to roughly 282,000 minutes in December of 2023. Heroux says they've already had to hire 3 new people to screen calls and are dealing with an increase in reports of witness intimidation and restraining order filings against inmates.
I imagine that's not meeting the 3 or 4 times increase in call volume.
It's tough. It's tough. We're struggling with that.
Heroux hopes to negotiate for a cheaper price per minute with the phone company, but he's urging the state to consider a 30-minute cap on calls while allowing inmates to pay after that, a move that has received pushback from the group that supported his campaign for sheriff. In a statement to Target 12, Marlene Pollock from the Coalition for Social Justice wrote, Sheriff Heroux is one of the few sheriffs who is willing to actively reprocure his contract to a much lower price. We think that will solve much of the problems. On the limitation of calls, we respectfully disagree with him.
Unlimited is unreasonable because the costs are just really high.
And a spokesperson for the Massachusetts Department of Corrections says in part that the state, quote, is committed to ensuring this program receives the funding and resources it needs to be successful. In Dartmouth with the Target 12 investigators, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.